No fridge, no problem. Amish meat preservation secrets revealed. Imagine a world without that humming behemoth in your kitchen, the refrigerator. For most of us, that's the stuff of culinary nightmares, but for the Amish, it's just another day. Today, we're stepping back in time and into the heart of Amish country to break down these time-tested techniques. Salt, the OG preservative. Let's talk salt. This humble mineral has been a cornerstone of food preservation for centuries, long before the advent of modern refrigeration. It's not just a seasoning. It's a powerful tool that has allowed civilizations to thrive by keeping food safe and edible for extended periods. The Amish know its power to draw out moisture from meat, creating an environment where bacteria can't thrive. This process, known as curing, is an art form that has been perfected over generations. By removing moisture, salt effectively inhibits the growth of spoilage-causing microorganisms, ensuring that the meat remains safe to eat for months, if not longer. We're talking about carefully selecting cuts of meat, then working that salt into every nook and cranny. This meticulous process ensures that every part of the meat is adequately preserved. The salt penetrates deep into the tissue, drawing out moisture and creating a barrier against bacteria. It's a labor-intensive process, but the results are well worth the effort. The result? Meat that's not just preserved, but infused with a depth of flavor. The curing process enhances the natural taste of the meat, adding a savory complexity that is simply unmatched. When you bite into a piece of well-cured meat, you're experiencing a tradition that has stood the test of time. The Amish have this down to a science, knowing exactly how much salt to use and how long to cure the meat. Their expertise ensures that the meat is not overly salty, but perfectly balanced. This precise knowledge has been passed down through generations, making it a vital part of their culinary heritage. Trust me, the end result is a symphony of flavor that will make you want to ditch your refrigerator and join the Amish. Imagine a world where your food is preserved naturally, without the need for electricity. It's a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our ancestors, and a delicious one at that. A smoke signals, the ancient art of smoking meat. Smoking is a chemical process that transforms meat into a shelf-stable masterpiece. The heat from the smoke dehydrates the meat, removing the moisture that bacteria love. The smoke itself contains compounds that act as natural preservatives. The Amish select specific types of wood like hickory, apple or cherry, each imparting its own unique flavor profile. It's a delicate dance of heat, smoke and time. Imagine sinking your teeth into a juicy piece of smoked ham, slow smoked for hours over smoldering hickory wood. Sugar and spice and everything nice, the sweet side of preservation. Sugar has been a staple in kitchens for centuries, not just for its sweetness, but for its incredible preservative qualities. Sugar curing is a method that's as ingenious as it is delicious. This age-old technique involves using sugar to preserve meats, enhancing their flavor and extending their shelf life. Sugar, combined with salt, draws moisture out of the meat and acts as a tenderizer. This process not only preserves the meat, but also infuses it with a unique blend of flavors that are both sweet and savory. The Amish have elevated sugar curing to an art form, perfecting their recipes over generations. Their methods are steeped in tradition, passed down from one generation to the next, ensuring that each piece of cured meat is a masterpiece. We're talking about bacon that's smoky, salty, and just a touch sweet. The perfect balance of flavors makes it a favorite at breakfast tables and beyond. Later on, we'll unlock the secrets of Amish sugar curing. We'll delve into their meticulous process, from selecting the right cuts of meat to the precise mixture of sugar and salt. For now, know that the Amish walk that fine line between sweet and savory like nobody's business. Their expertise in sugar curing is a testament to their dedication to quality and tradition, creating flavors that are truly unforgettable. Pickling your problems away. The power of vinegar. Brines. Vinegar is a versatile ingredient that can add more than just a tangy bite to your food. The Amish harness the power of vinegar brines to preserve their meat. Vinegar's acidity creates an environment that's unwelcoming to bacteria. The Amish elevate the vinegar brine to an art form, infusing it with spices and herbs. Each family has their own secret recipe, a carefully guarded blend of flavors. This transforms the vinegar brine from a simple preservative into a flavor-enhancing elixir. Lard liquid gold, and a preservation powerhouse. Lard is nothing more than rendered animal fat, typically from pigs. It's incredibly versatile, adding richness and flavor to everything from baked goods to savory dishes. The Amish use rendered lard to create an airtight seal over their cooked meats. This protects them from the elements and prevents spoilage. Imagine a layer of liquid gold encasing your perfectly cooked roast chicken. It locks in all that juicy flavor and extends its shelf life for weeks. Root cellars, the original cold storage. Root cellars were the go-to method for keeping food fresh before refrigerators. The Amish have perfected the art of the root cellar, maintaining ideal conditions for preserving their bounty. The cool temperatures slow down decomposition, while the darkness prevents light from degrading the quality of the food. The Amish ensure their root cellars have just the right amount of moisture in the air. It's a constant dance with nature, a delicate balancing act, but the Amish wouldn't have it any other way. Frozen in time. Harnessing the power of winter. The Amish turn to the elements themselves to help preserve their food. When the temperatures plummet, they embrace the frigid air as their ally in food preservation. The Amish have developed specific techniques for outdoor freezing. They ensure their meat freezes quickly and evenly, preserving both its texture and flavor. It's a delicate dance between temperature, airflow, and time. Jerky, the chewy, savory, protein-packed snack that's as satisfying as it is long-lasting. By removing moisture from meat, we create a shelf-stable snack that can last for months. The Amish have elevated jerky making to an art form. They select the right cuts of meat, use the perfect blend of spices, and dry it to just the right consistency. The Amish traditionally air-dry their jerky, hanging the strips in well-ventilated areas. The gentle breeze and the warmth of the sun work their magic. Canning, a preservation method that's as ingenious as it is practical. The Amish have embraced canning as an essential part of their way of life. It allows them to preserve their bounty, ensuring a steady supply of food throughout the year. The basic principle is simple, using heat to kill off bacteria and sealing the food in airtight containers. The Amish often use pressure canners to achieve the high temperatures necessary to safely preserve their bounty. These pressure canners create a superheated steam environment that effectively kills off any harmful bacteria. A glimpse into the fascinating world of Amish meat preservation. The Amish community, known for their simple living, traditional attire, and horse-drawn buggies, also possess a wealth of knowledge when it comes to preserving meat. This knowledge has been passed down through generations, ensuring that their methods remain effective and relevant even in today's modern world. We've explored the artistry of salt curing, a method that not only preserves the meat but also enhances its flavor. Salt curing involves rubbing the meat with a mixture of salt and other spices, then allowing it to cure for several weeks. This process draws out moisture, creating an environment where bacteria cannot thrive. The transformative power of smoke is another technique the Amish have mastered. Smoking meat not only imparts a rich, smoky flavor, but also acts as a preservative. The smoke creates a protective layer around the meat, preventing the growth of bacteria and extending its shelf life. The sweet embrace of sugar is yet another method used by the Amish. Sugar curing, similar to salt curing, involves coating the meat with sugar and other spices. This method not only preserves the meat, but also adds a unique sweetness that enhances its flavor. And then there's the tangy bite of vinegar beans. Vinegar, with its acidic properties, is an excellent preservative. The Amish use vinegar brines to pickle meat, creating a tangy and flavorful product that can be stored for long periods. We've delved into the resourcefulness of rendering lard, a process where fat is slowly cooked down to create a stable, long-lasting product. Lard can be used in cooking or as a preservative for other foods, showcasing the Amish's ability to make the most of every part of the animal. The cool embrace of root cellars is another traditional method. These underground storage spaces maintain a consistent, cool temperature year-round, making them ideal for storing preserved foods. The Amish use root cellars to keep their meat and other perishables fresh for extended periods. The natural chill of winter freezing and the simplicity of jerky are also part of the Amish preservation repertoire. By drying meat in the cold winter air, they create jerky, a lightweight, nutrient-dense food that can be easily stored and transported. And let's not forget the practicality of canning. This method involves sealing meat in jars and heating them to kill bacteria, ensuring the meat remains safe to eat for months or even years. Canning is a testament to the Amish's ingenuity and their commitment to food security. Beyond the techniques, we've uncovered a deep respect for tradition. The Amish way of life is built on the foundation of preserving not just food, but also their cultural heritage. Each method is a link to their past, a testament to the wisdom of their ancestors. There's a profound connection to the land, a recognition that the earth provides everything they need. By working in harmony with nature, the Amish ensure that their methods are sustainable and environmentally friendly. And there's a commitment to self-sufficiency. In a world where convenience often trumps quality, the Amish remind us of the value of hard work and the satisfaction that comes from being self-reliant. The Amish remind us that preserving food isn't just about preventing spoilage, it's about preserving a way of life. Each jar of canned meat, each piece of jerky is a symbol of their enduring wisdom and their dedication to their community. So, the next time you reach for that plastic-wrapped package of meat at the grocery store, take a moment to consider the wisdom of those who have been preserving food for generations. Their methods may be old-fashioned, but they are tried and true, standing the test of time. In a world that is constantly changing, the Amish offer a glimpse into a simpler, more sustainable way of life. Their meat preservation techniques are not just about food, they are about family, community, and a deep respect for the natural world. Consider the wisdom of those who have been preserving food for generations. Their enduring practices remind us that sometimes the old ways are the best ways. The Amish remind us that preserving meat without modern conveniences is possible and results in incredibly flavorful and long-lasting food. These methods offer a glimpse into a more sustainable and mindful approach to food. Whether you're looking to adopt a more self-sufficient lifestyle or are simply curious about traditional food preservation techniques, the Amish offer a wealth of knowledge and inspiration.